Guys, Prosty Talk here, back again with another video, and I'm going to review the Joker that I saw last weekend. Um, in my opinion, I thought it was the best movie of the year, and I know people are going to at me saying, "Okay, you can at me," but this is, in my opinion, the best Joker or best DC movie that I've seen in a while. I haven't seen a lot of DC movies, but this is probably one of the better ones. I did see the Suicide Squad a couple years ago with Will Smith. That was a good um movie, but I didn't like the Joker in that. I don't know what the fuck that guy's name was, but I love this Joker here. I love how he had the long hair. Tribute to Heath Ledger. A lot of tributes to Heath Ledger was in this film. When you had one bit where he's got his head on the bus window and he's just going home and stuff like that. And there's the other scene in the movie where he's laughing and he basically we have like the early lives, like we have the beginning and we understand the insight of the Joker. So obviously the Joker, aka Arthur Fleck, is basically he's just a guy that's like been lost in the system. He was abandoned as a child, but he doesn't know that yet till later on into the film. Um, his mother is she had mental health and she was like failed by the system and stuff like that. And he has this split personality that he thinks that Bruce Wayne and him are half brothers, and Thomas, um, uh, Bruce Wayne's dad, are his his dad. So stuff like that, and he kind of thinks that's his dad. So he looks for Thomas Wayne, and that's when we had the first interaction between young Batman and Joker, and that was a good scene they had. That was really good, and I liked how they explained that, how we had the Joker and we had the young Bruce Wayne. Um, and then obviously we see that his mother is like ill, and she doesn't tell him that he was adopted. He finds this note that he was adopted and stuff like that. Um, that well, let me go back a bit. Well, his mother was working for Thomas Wayne as a cleaner or whatever she was, and then she got ill, and then this is where the mental health thing kind of thing in, and the system failed her, and then she, and then he thought that Thomas Wayne was his dad, but he wasn't because she adopted him because he was abandoned from another family, and her boyfriend, not Thomas Wayne, the boyfriend after that, abused him and tied him to like stuff, like doors and stuff, and attacked him as a kid. Um, and didn't feed him, whatever. And these flashbacks come back in the movie and stuff, and what he was like as a kid and whatever. And um, basically, and then his mother kind of gets ill. She has like I think she has like a stroke or a heart attack. So she's in the hospital, and then she's can go back home again. And then he knows about all the stuff because he gets her medical records from the mental health unit thing, and he knows that he was adopted, and he finds out this point. So after that, he kills his mother, and then this is the point where the Joker is born. Like he's like insane at this point. He was insane, but he's gone really insane. Um, because before that he was like just working as a clown trying to get some comedy acts, and he imagine he had like this girlfriend, like he was dating this girl from his block in his apartment, that he was going to go on these awesome dates and they was going to go to stand-up comedy together, and he had this like imaginary relationship in his head, and that he was making out with her and stuff like that. And there's one scene where he sat in her apartment and she's like, what the fuck are you doing in my apartment and stuff like that. And then one of his guys that he got fired from, because he got fired from his job, um, as a clown because of the whole gun thing. He had a gun that his friend gave him at the clown job he had. He I fell in his pocket at this event he was at, and then obviously this is what he killed the Wall Street guys, and he's happy about that. And then he paints his face to the Joker, has his hair slicked back, and then his friends come around and he's like, "Oh, I've heard about your mother," and he's like, "I'm happy about my mother," and basically he gets a pair of scissors, just like stabs him with a pair of scissors, and then his little friend's like, wait, Arthur, what the hell? He's like in shock, and that actually that little person was like the best character, like him and the Joker, like one of my two favorites of this movie. And there's one part of the movie where he has the chain and he cannot reach it. He's like, oh, I cannot reach it, and he's like, oh, you was the only good guy to me, so I'm not gonna kill you, and you can go. Like, I love that. Anyway, going down to the end of the movie, so he gets invited to the Murray show, I think it is, where basically Murray found this clip of him doing stand up, and he thought it was funny, so they gave him a call, and then this is where he says to Murray, announce me as Joker, and he says that basically he's tired of people ignoring him in society, like the counselors and the therapists are all ignoring him and just don't even ask how he is, and then somebody like Thomas Wayne gets all this attention. He wants to be the mayor of Gotham City and stuff like that. And basically, he pulls a gun out, and Murray just basically, well, he tells Murray that he killed the Wall Street guys, and then he basically just shoots Murray. And after that, the riot kicks on because during Thomas Wayne's um, running for the mayor of Gotham City, there is actually a clown war, um, stuff like that. So Murray thought he was probably like up to like a cult or whatever, but basically he's just being a Joker. And he shoots Murray, and then he gets arrested. And then after the movie ends with like all this outrage and stuff like that, he's in the cop car. And another trip to Heath Ledger when he had his face on the window again. And then after that, we see the end of the movie where he's in the asylum, and he's in the she's in a room with his therapist, and she's like tell me, I don't know how, I don't remember what she said, but after that, she he kills her. You see blood on the floor, but I do want to say that there was some funny moments in the movie where he was dancing on those stairs. I thought that was a funny thing that they did. But yeah, overall, I thought the Joker movie was a real good movie. I know that this was kind of a ramble and not a good review, but I just kind of want to give my thoughts on it, really. So leave your thoughts in the comments on this Joker movie if you like watched it. If you haven't watched it, guys, you should definitely check it out. I know I kind of spoiled some things for you guys, but I just wanted to kind of review about it. But yeah, overall, what do you guys think about the show? What do you guys think about this movie? Leave your thoughts on the Joker movie in the comments, and I'll check you guys later.